Kind of in celebration of vanity and rich people with the Met Gala, I thought in wrestling today we'd look at some of the prettiest belts in pro wrestling, some of what we fight for in this pro wrestling community, some of the prettiest jewelry in the business. I think we could start off, like, for me, man, if I were to like start off with like an obvious classic, Big Gold, the World Heavyweight title, like the OG one that Triple H reintroduced in Raw 2000, like mid 2000s, that WCW title. As a mid 2000s kid, unfortunately, I know y'all are gonna hate this, but like that World Heavyweight title was always that secondary title, or it always felt like that Triple H title. And then for like a minute it was like Shawn Michaels and Triple H for like I feel like a little bit. Then it kind of, after a while, it did eventually become, I think, have more of a status, as it got kind of away from that initial Raw scene. But yeah, man, that was a way better looking belt, I think, than the title that JBL had, the undisputed WWE title. It didn't look bad necessarily, but like, I'm not a fan of like the ones that look like pure copper, you know what I mean, not like a black strap, like that feel like a lot of the details on it with the black like lining feel like you can't really identify them. The WCW Big Gold belt, man, looked super regal. Like that, the black on gold finish, like it's probably the best version of a black on gold belt in my opinion. It just, that shape is super regal and iconic, you know what I mean? It's like, it's identifiable, but it's not ugly. And that's super huge for wrestling belts, because like we'll probably go over in another video, there are some ugly as fuck wrestling belts that like just kind of have no business not even being worn, but existing as like something to be coveted. But I think the World Heavyweight title does like a perfect does that perfect balancing act of being a serious, respected, like regal piece, while also exuding like a lot of opulence with the gold on gold, you know what I mean? And it doesn't have like, the outlines of it aren't like, it's not like with a black trim or anything, so it's like all of the imagery on it kind of pops off as like as gold, and it just slaps. It slaps. I think the new modern title, because I know WWE's obsessed with like making sure their logo is kind of on everything. I do think the modern heavyweight title is kind of their current best, their second best modern design. We'll kind of get into that at some point.